First, fast, accurate, with Jennifer Copeland and Rick Schutt. You're watching WSBT 22 News at 5.
Developers call it a game changer. Now, Great Lakes Capital unveiled its plans for Grandview Flats.
We first told you about this today on WSBT 22 News at midday. It's a $100 million development, and it's right at the corner of Cleveland and Gumwood in Mishawaka. This is a multi-phase project. It'll combine residential development right there next to retail. WSBT 22's Patrick Roth broke this story this morning. He's live right there at the site. Patrick, they hope to have the first part ready to go by spring.
Yeah, Jennifer, and that'll consist of 200 high-end multifamily apartments that, like you said, developers hope to have ready and on the market by next spring. But it's what comes next that developers say will make this unlike any other community around here. For more than 150 years, this was the site of the old Ward farmhouse and farmland. And now, a little less than a month after the farmhouse's big move, this land is gearing up for some major changes of its own.
I think it is a game changer in terms of an urban feel and a suburban atmosphere, a very commercial-centric development where we're going to intermix and blur the lines between residential and commercial as it goes.
The first phase calls for building more than 200 residential units ranging from loft-style apartments to studio to townhomes. And that's just a small portion of a much larger development plan that calls for bringing in office, medical, retail, and restaurant space, essentially making this development a town unto itself. But that does raise the question, is there actually enough demand to meet all the supply that this development and others are offering?
You know, over the years, I think that's been a primary concern, but what it makes typically is others to be a little better at what they do. So competition sort of breeds, makes people be better in order to compete.
This site is really literally main and main in our community. So we're building to demand. We're not building speculatively. We're building to demand, and there's been ample demand for this location in our marketplace.
The developers hope to name some of the retailers that'll be moving in around here early next year. And as for construction, well, as you can see behind me, they're pretty much ready to go. And today was the official groundbreaking, but they've already done some work. Developers say they hope to begin work in earnest on these apartments early next week. Live in Mishawaka, Patrick Roth, WSBT 22 News.